on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. They've got Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with Young. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Lewis in at the small forward position. We've got Durant. Garnett is out there with Malone. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Johnson in at the two-guard spot. Here's Garnett, and Garnett with the slam.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
Young with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Johnson against Middleton. Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, watching Johnson exert his will down low now, using his height and quick release quite well inside.
Middleton drives in, and a wide-open look for Portis. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He got a great look and made sure it didn't go to waste.
It's tipped.
Wow, don't bring that in here. Portis protecting his house.
Middleton on the wing. Portis sets the pick for Young. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And Young kicks to Middleton. Cousins with a screen on Johnson. Middleton finds Cousins. Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Lewis against Durant. Pass to Malone. Kicks it out to Johnson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Young from outside. Rebounded by Malone.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Johnson outside. Durant way outside. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Lewis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Johnson outside. Pass to Curry from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That three-point shot can change games. It can really open up the half court as well.
And Middleton kicks to Cousins. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett. And now the first timeout called here for Albuquerque. Some changes for Albuquerque. Alexander Saw, he's checked in for Cousins. And Stoudemire subbed in for Bobby Portis. Now, here is Young. He has 6. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Here's Gervin. And it's slammed in by Gervin.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Young for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Young's got 9.
Nice and composed on that 3 there. Trey giving his fundamentals all of his attention.
To the inside. Here's Garnett. Rebound by Albuquerque. 1:07 left here in the first quarter. Lewis passes to Stoudemire. Stoudemire setting the pick for Young. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Garnett. Fast break. Here we go. Irvin with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Stoudemire. He has yet to score. He gets it in there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now Curry. Malone outside. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. And Sarr pulls it down. Albuquerque leading by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pushing it up. Here's Garnett. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Stoudemire. Young outside. The tray. It's good from long range. He's got 12. And so it's Albuquerque bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Albuquerque.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
They've got Chris Paul. Durant is out there with Duncan. Then there's Gervin. And it's O'Neal in the center position. And for Albuquerque, Wells is out there with Nash. Then it's Stoudemire. Then it's Williams. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Paul right side. Outside, KD. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Durant's got 5 now.
And off-the-chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
Shot's good by Williams.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
Pass to Durant. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And Gervin kicks to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Stoudemire with a screen on Duncan. Wells' shot is good.
And operating out of that pick and roll, he finds some space and calls his own number.
And Phil Jackson wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's KD. Gobert with the block.
That's exactly what Rudy brings to your team on the defensive end.
Nash the pass to Gobert. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Portis is checked in for Stoudemire. Malone, no luck. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Gobert can't hit.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Malone in the corner. Back to Durant. Pass to Paul. Puts up a 3. Action coming off the assist from KD.
Paul's got such a fluid shooting motion. From the moment he lets it go, everything about it is smooth.
From deep, Williams. Malone with the rebound. And here is Paul. Launches it. It's rebounded by Portis. And so it's Portis with it. He brings it up for Albuquerque. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Nash kicks to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ball fires from way outside. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game, and he's good on the first of 3.
Hey, regardless of the team, if anybody is a captain, it's going to be Chris Paul.
He hits the second from the line. Curry's checked in for Kevin Durant. A big group substitution here for Albuquerque. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Gobert. Lewis comes in for Williams. Chris Middleton's checked in for Jalen Wells. And Trae Young subbed in for Nash. Curry is inside. Defended by Young. Paul for 3. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Young outside. Portis sets the pick for Young. It's deflected. Paul with the steal. Duncan with it. Rashard Lewis covering. That one drops for him. Curry's got 5.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Cousins with a screen for Lewis. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Here's Malone. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They made a nice push to keep it close.
And the game of basketball is one of runs, and right now this one's definitely not over.
No, it certainly isn't. I mean, if they string together a few more baskets and get a couple of stops, I mean, this game will be tight again just like that. So stay tuned.
Duncan, so good down low.
You know, this is simply Tim Duncan doing his thing, being Tim Duncan, playing with great heart and going to work inside.
Middleton with his first shot attempt. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Lewis kicks to Portis. Back to Lewis. Portis the screen. With 4 seconds on the clock, Malone with the steal. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Albuquerque leads by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Magic Johnson. Malone is out there with Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Garnett in at the center, filling out the middle. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. Johnson, the pass to KD. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Lewis kicks to Cousins. Middleton outside. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Young from the arc. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Cousins. They get it back. Kicks it out to Johnson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Malone finishing it off.
Making it look all too easy. Throw it Malone's way, and he will not disappoint.
Garnett with the steal. Inside, and Malone slams it home.
Oh, the big man. Putting some extra spice on that one. Malone with the explosive jam.
Albuquerque leading by 7. Stoudemire inside. Malone on him. Young from outside. Hits it from three-point range. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
So smooth on the three from Durant.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
And Albuquerque with the possession. Young against Curry. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Durbin's checked in for Johnson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Back to Sarr. Pass to Lloyd. Lets it go from deep. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Really good play on both ends there. The passer for making a good decision. The shooter for knocking down the shot.
Gervin passes to Garnett. KD looking around. Durant going to work inside.
And great ability to also play inside due to the size of Durant.
Lloyd the pass to Sarr. And it's Garnett penetrating. Here's Lloyd. Stoudemire wide open. And yep, highly props after rolling around the rim. Stoudemire's got his first points of the game. Here's Gervin. 1:11 left in the third quarter of the game. Curry can't get it to go. Albuquerque leading by 9. Here's Lloyd. A three-pointer is right on target. Lloyd's got 6.
Like seeing him drain that three ball, showing he's capable of doing damage from outside.
Shots good by Durant.
Durant has definitely been on one tonight, knocking down shots for himself at a high rate.
Pass to Lloyd. Sarr with the screen on Curry. Well, and it's Curry with the rebound.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Rebound by Albuquerque. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Watch it fly. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And, you know, the D has to be more aware of Payton, especially when he's looking to score from there.
Now here's Durant. He's got 12. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Here's Wells. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wells has got his second basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Albuquerque out in front. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Johnson. And so in the game for Albuquerque. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Jalen Wells. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And stolen by Malone. And here's the fast break. Malone leading the way.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Look at the mailman getting through that contact. Not allowing a little foul to hold off his shot.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Albuquerque?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Malone in the post. Covered by Wells. That's in, and the Albuquerque lead is cut to just 11 points, and the basket from Karl Malone. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Malone with the steal. Richmond with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Nice move. Great D that time for Middleton.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Wells' shot is good.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Gobert with a screen on Curry. Young lays it in off the window.
Gobert maintaining balance through contact. Remarkable concentration.
KD with it. Puts up the three. It's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Thunderous jam. Wow.
Gobert's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. It's Durant on the wing, defended by Portis. That one is off. Albuquerque leading by 14. Here's Middleton.
Nice display of excellent timing there by Middleton. Just skying for the basket at the right time off of those lob passes. Really good at anticipating where that pass is and how soon it's going to get to him.
Young against Curry. Garnett fires. Can't connect from long distance. And so here's Albuquerque. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Gobert with a screen for Young. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Now Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Young. Gobert's got 6 in the quarter.
Even against the good contest, Gobert stays committed, focused, and gets it to go.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. Middleton outside. Pass to Gobert. Now Wells. Young looking around. Gobert with a screen for Young. Clock at 6. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Wells to the paint. Here's Gobert. Outside Portis. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Young from outside. And Gobert kicks to Young. Gobert with a screen for Young. Off target with his 3. Malone against Gobert. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Garnett is the whole package, man. That's a great pass.
Middleton. Young connects from 3-point range.